pump shakers, risk takers, what up, what up, what up? Happy Friday, happy Venus Day, happy full moon in Virgo. Yeah, I'm your girl Keys. I'm your favorite psychic medium. I'm also spiritually inclined and intuitive, and pulling cards is just what I do. Okay, so happy full moon to you guys. It is Friday. We do have a full moon today. This energy has been being felt for 3 days, well, for the week really, for those people who are highly sensitive or empaths or whatever you call yourself. Okay, this energy will also be felt for 3 days after the full moon, so no worries. Okay, a lot has been going on. It's in the sign of Virgo, earth sign. Okay, a lot of people have been needing to get grounding your mind, grounding your detoxing your body. Full moons are in regards to illumination, things coming up to the surface, whether it's old feelings. It's really giving me this energy of like clear out the clutter. I've been picking up on closets a lot. Somebody may need to be cleaning out their closet. I've also been picking up on wills, cleaning out your cars, okay? Or because your cars are vehicles to get you to where you need to be, or whatever type of. So a lot of things have been coming up, okay, in the collective. If you have been feeling your emotions right now, I feel like this is a purge, okay? The spring equinox is getting ready to come, I believe, in the next week or so, or in the next week and a half, something like that, okay? So it's the start of a new astrological new year, okay? Aries is actually the sign of, they're actually the babies of the zodiac. They're considered the newborn, so Pisces season is really like grandfather time, okay? So a lot of people could be dealing with feelings coming up from the past and your old self fighting your new self, okay? Spirit is saying for a lot of people right now to stop being so hard on yourself. Some people really need to take a look back and just see how far that they've come and really give yourself the congratulations and the pat on your back that you need, okay? This full moon could be triggering a lot of emotions. People could be feeling, even if you've just been not in the mood or feeling this full moon energy, it can be intense for some people, especially when it comes to emotional baggage and things that you need to clear. For those people who are feeling a bit heavy, I would please advise you, the help is out there. Please seek somebody, okay? I am a certified life coach. I do have a degree in social work as well. Whether you need a mental health counselor, whether you need a licensed provider, or whether you're just looking for somebody to extend the reaching hand, okay? Because I feel like that reaching hand has been coming out of a lot. I've been picking up on a lot of ancestral, and ancestors have been coming to me. A lot of people's parents and grandparents have been coming to me, and just the elders are coming and they're saying like, we're guiding you, okay? So the things that you went through, that wasn't your final destination. Those things that you went through were just things to teach you something about yourself. But now that you have learned the lesson, okay, it's time to move away out of that energy, okay? Virgo has this, if anybody knows anything about a Virgo, okay, when it's time for them to get something done, they like to do it to the best of their ability. So I feel like Spirit is saying to a lot of people, your best is good enough. You are good enough. And to release the perfectionism, release being so hard on yourself or feeling like you should be somewhere different. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And even if you're not those signs, with this energy, it's just being caught up in your head, okay? Being caught up in your head, letting your thoughts get the best of you, letting some old feelings that may be coming up to the surface get the best of you. This full moon is just saying, it's okay, babe. Like, your best was good enough. Your best is good enough, and you are enough as is, okay? But now it's time that you may need to rearrange your schedule, rearrange the routine, switch something up, switch it up, okay? Or just recognize and reflect back to how far you've grown. I feel like a lot of people are stuck between a crossroads right now and don't know like which way to turn, or what should I do, or should I move forward? The answer is yes, okay? I think shout out to my girl, the Hood Healer, because she said as long as you have breath in your body, you have options, which means that you're always going to have an option. But sometimes we have to remove the blindfold, okay? So some people may be feeling trapped in their head like, oh, I'm stuck, I can't move forward. And Spirit is saying that's not true. It's just your perception, and the way that you're seeing things right now is what needs to be changed or needs to be revised. The Chariot card that came out here. The Chariot is all about movement, okay? Cancer energy for me as a reader. This is a Cancer card. So a lot of people in regards to, I just picked up on emotions, and I'm seeing like going with the flow. So flow with your emotions. Try not to judge yourself for how you're feeling. Try not saying being too hard on yourself. The way we criticize ourselves, because we can be our own worst critics, and the way that we criticize others, or just not being focused on our own bag and not minding our own business, okay? Spirit is saying get back into doing the things that you need to do for yourself versus what everybody else is doing, okay? Focus on your own bag. A lot of people are in forward movement. This is elevation. Some of you could be physically moving, getting a new cars, and picking up a car is a lot, okay? Some of you may need to go get your wheels checked, wheel alignments, okay? Or people just moving into alignment. So the things that you've went through, especially if you have like a dark past, or you just have some emotional baggage that you may be carrying right now, Spirit is saying don't worry, we're going to bring all of these things up so that way we can open up the closet, we can examine it, put what needs to be sorted out, okay? I'm feeling like sort out the feelings, sort out We're going to have to sort out your feelings and put your feelings, or if you need to put some people in their place, okay, put everything where it needs to go so that way you will remain into balance. You incorporate things into your schedule. Your self-care is a priority, okay? I'm saying this because I lack doing this, and I'm doing better with this schedule. I'm doing better, Spirit. I'm doing better. But this is all about putting yourself, having things balanced out for you, okay? Doing things that are going to work in your best interest, making your schedule the way that things work in your favor, okay? So a lot of movement going on. Some of you guys need to stay focused on your decisions, okay? So I have 2 7s on the board. I also have another water card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody stuck between decisions and choices, or having to make decisions and choices. The 7 of Cups could also mean illusion. So I feel like a lot of people are seeing past the illusions right now, even if it's an illusion about what society tells you or where you could be or how successful you could be. A lot of people, we're seeing way past that. So for somebody out there, I am picking up that you did make the right decision, or you deciding to leave was the right decision, okay? You had to make a decision. You had to make a move. You were stuck in a crossroads. Like, what do I do? Should I make this move? Should I leave this person? Should I stop doing this? And you finally made the move. And that choice that you made to move forward, Spirit is saying, good. I'm trying not to cuss. Good job. Okay, good job, because you believed in something different. So even if you were in a place where it's like you couldn't see nothing else, the fact that you were focusing on the light, and the fact that you probably had to make some decisions that probably broke your heart, okay, and had to move away from some things, this move card, or probably break a relationship, or move away from like I'm hearing like negative people, or this could always be your own negative thoughts, okay? Because as above, so below, as within, so without. So it starts with us too, being able to recognize some of the things that we have in ourselves that we need to move away from, all right? But let's pull some more cards. Let's see what Spirit got for us. Spirit, what cards do we have for the collective? A lot of people are seeking the truth. Like I said, if you are the truth, a lot of people are going back into their studying themselves more, studying like ATRs or traditional practices, or going back to the ways of our ancestors, and going back to go back to the roots, okay? We're going back to the roots. Somebody is going to be taking their hair out, because clearly I see mine, okay? But it's seeking the truth, getting to know yourself more, getting to know your lineage more, getting to know where you come from, your people. You're seeking deeper knowledge. Some people could be going back to school, or enrolling into courses, or just trying to advance their knowledge of self, their knowledge of their ancestors, where they come from. There's this seeking nature, okay? Some people may need to go out in nature to seek, okay? Or just pay attention to the messages that you'll pick up when you're outside. Listen, vitamin D and being in nature will teach you some things, okay? Story time. Let's do it real quick, all right? So I just recently learned the lesson from my own hair. Took my hair out, was getting ready to wash it, and I just looked at it and I was like, wow, like my hair has really grown. And it got so emotional, because it's like it got so emotional because I was like, you've really grown. Like, look how far that you've come. I was in the park the other day, and there's this small little hill that I walked up, and I was like, I walked up the hill, and then when I looked back, I was like, dang, it didn't seem like I walked that far. And then Spirit was like, aha. So when I got to the hill, I was able to see the water from a very different view. I was able to see the bigger picture. This full moon is showing us the bigger picture. So a lot of us have been getting glimpses, okay? A lot of us with this purging that's going on, and Spirit doing this cleanse that seems to be happening, okay? And this revamp or this restructuring that's happening. Think of yourself like a Rubik's Cube, okay? I actually teach this to my mentees in my Soul to Soul my life coaching program. So if you hear me say Rubik's Cube a lot, it's because they know about it, okay? Think of yourself like a Rubik's Cube. And sometimes the things that happen to us, Spirit has to do this and configure us and put us here and shape us, okay? So right now, a lot of people are being molded. Somebody could be actually molding things and making things with their hands, okay? I've been picking up on hands a lot. And I do not own the rights to any of this music I hear in the background or may hear, okay? The song that is on right now is You Remind Me by Mary J. Blige. So I really feel like the ancestors have been reaching out and saying, like, you're us, okay? You're what we prayed for when we were paving the way. So the ancestors are giving a lot of people the keys, okay? No pun intended. But the answers are giving a lot of people the keys on what you need to do forward. And I know that the road can be tough sometimes. And I feel like the answers are really just saying, like, we got you. You just got to keep, you have to keep going. But be able to process what has happened. So that way you can take the lessons that are beneficial that you have learned to carry them moving forward. That way you know what to do next time. So a lot of shame and resentment has been coming up with people about past decisions that they made. Spirit is saying, don't beat yourself up for past decisions, okay? You needed to learn. You needed to learn. And just like children, we let them learn. They fall, you You pay attention. Are they hurt? Are they crying? They look at you for look to you for confirmation. You look at the kids, they said they good, you good. They look at you, they up and they run and they keep going, okay? So being resilient, but knowing that you don't have to please nobody. The only person that you out here need to please is yourself, your higher self, and yeah, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, y'all. I know full moons, it feels like the messages get repetitive sometimes, but that's because there's something that still needs to be said or something that still needs to be learned. So, and Spirit is calling for a lot of people, release the self-doubt. Release self-doubt that your work is not going to be it. Release the that some people have been having this stagnant energy, okay? If you've been having stagnant energy, please pay attention to who you've been around, or it could be time for you to dive deeper into some things that you may need to release. And people like, letting go is not easy. And people like, okay, so what the hell do I do after I let it go? You told me let it go. How exactly do I do that? Right? Yeah, if you need some help letting it go, please reach out to me. My Soul to Soul program. I'm accepting new people right now. If you just need some help on learning how to let it go, because it's not as easy as it says. Letting go. Okay, cool. What I do next? Like how I do that? What I got to do? Where I got to buy? Can I buy letting it go on Amazon? No, it's actually a practice. Okay, and that practice, it just take faith. It take action. And it take courage. This full moon, step into your courage, all right? Let's get one more for the collective. Spirit, give me one more card for the collective. What does the collective need to know? I'm going to take it. Dedicated effort, all right? Dedicated effort. 8 of Pentacles. They saying stay focused. Stay focused on where you're going versus where you've come from, okay? Because your future is ahead of you. The past you can't change. And what you have right now is the lessons from the past that sell your memory. You have the lessons from your ancestors, the things that your folks and your kinfolks who have passed on. You have those memories. Some people may be carrying pain and don't even know why they sad. So some of that pain may not even be yours, and that's cool. Spirit is saying it is okay. Use what you know to bring you to where you want to be moving forward, okay? Dedicated work, putting in the effort, okay? A lot of people want to be to changing their schedules and their routines and maybe dropping some bad habits, whether you are a drinker, whether you are a smoker, whether you are a serial dater and you keep dating, maybe you keep dating people and just dating people because there's some inner work that you're avoiding and trying to mask it by seeking outside of validation, okay? That's take it how it resonates. But those things that we do to mask our feelings, Spirit is saying enough of the mask. Let's drop this shit, okay? As the moon moves into Libra, let's bring things into balance. Let's get our schedules together. Let's get organized. Let's clean out the house, spring cleaning, okay? Dust. Somebody really needs to dust, okay? Which also affects, the way that you breathe. So taking deep breaths, deep breathing, guided meditations, they're all going to be so pivotal to people during this full moon. And if you in NYC, it's 70 degrees. We going outside. I'm going to sit on my porch. I'm not for the streets, okay? The streets, okay? For those of you who like, well, this don't apply nothing to me. Good job. Good job. It means that you were in alignment. But for those other people who are struggling or just having that self-criticism or that self-doubt, Spirit is saying it's time to move past that. Make the decision to trust yourself. Okay, make the decision to trust yourself and to believe in yourself and have that confidence. That's that solar plex energy. That's that solar plex chakra, okay? The chakra of confidence and being the will to move forward, okay? You made some decisions. You had the will to move forward. Now carry those lessons into whatever Spirit is about to bring you, but keep your eyes focused on the light and believe that you can succeed and believe that everything was worth it, because it's always worth it, okay? The things that you want will be worth it. I promise. Personal readings is open, and if you need some help following the light, Soul to Soul enrollment is open as well, all right? I love y'all. Peace out.